25 minutes before 10 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Beautiful Monday morning. Beautiful outside, beautiful inside. Robin, remember that theory about pheromones, whatever they're called? I think it's having an effect on me. I'm surrounded now by beautiful women. Kim, Lynette, Sandstrom is in the studio. Kim's been with us many times before. A good friend of the show, a good friend of the station, and just always good to see you, Kim.
Thank you, Larry.
And
it's
you
great to be here.
have brought to our show before Laura Chapin. Once it was on the phone, and now it's here in the studio. And Lauren, for those who remember, is the lady who was a little girl who played Kitten on Father Knows Best. You've lived with that all your life. And also in the studio, making the studio way pretty, is Tyla Kennedy. She plays the daughter in something we're about to learn about, right? So good morning, ladies.
Good morning, Larry.
If I stumble over my words, blame yourselves. It is you making me stumble. Well, good morning to all of you. Lauren, thank you for coming into the studio.
Oh, you're welcome. It's such a pleasure to be here. It's a lovely studio.
So first we have to rag on our mayor, because last time you were on, it was a phone thing, and you told us somehow that you get the keys to the city everywhere you go.
Well, not everywhere I go. That would be kind of nice. No, I've done a lot of charitable work. I've raised over $2 million for children. And so Oklahoma and Texas and Largo, Florida have all recognized me for the work that I've done for them. And they've given me the key to the city and made it Lauren Chapin Day. And when we came here, of course, we were talking about getting the key here. Right. But, maybe I didn't deserve it, so...
No, you did. No, we love our mayor, don't get me wrong, but he forgot.
Yes, he did forget. I have to tell you, for what she is doing now, she really does deserve the key for being in our show. She's really doing a marvelous job.
All right, and Tyla, thank you for coming in as well.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
And are you from Ocala?
I am originally. Well, I'm from upstate New York, but I've been here most of my life.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, this is kind of exciting. And so, Kim, why don't you take it from here? You've got another production with the Celebration Dinner Theater.
Right. Thank you for that, Larry. And it's not just a production. We're launching a full theater company called Celebration Dinner Theater, and we are also going to be launching a children's diner theater a few months later.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and so they'll have their matinee lunches and pizza and a one-act show, and that's going to be remarkable. But to begin with, to have a real big splash, we thought we'd open on Valentine's Day.
Ah, okay.
And we've got another actor who's just walking up here.
Another actor.
Eric.
All right. He's not acting, he's running. Wait, we met him before.
You certainly did.
Certainly did,
You certainly did. But so let me just share with you the genesis for how this happened. About 4 or 5 months ago, I was approached to do a dinner theater, and I was approached by the Silver Springs management folks, and we worked for a long time on that project, but then things changed, and they got a new general manager, and I decided that perhaps I didn't want to go in that direction, and so we prayed about it and put a fleece out, and we got an answer to go forward. We got an answer to go forward even without the space. And so we did. We gathered the people. Lauren agreed to be the one of the leads in our show.
Oh, nice.
And about a month ago, we found Golden Palms Inn and Suites off of I-75 here in Ocala, and that is where we're going to be producing our shows, a 6-show season, and I'll tell you what, it's been wonderful to work with them.
And
just wonderful.
It's also Valentine's Day.
It's
correct. It's barefoot in the park?
It's barefoot in the park.
Okay.
Amore.
Love. And so we're not just launching a theater company and a brand new season, but we're also doing a show at the same time, which is really a big thing.
Okay. Introduce the young man who just came in.
Yes, my pleasure. Eric Barish has been a part of my theater company now for going on a year and a half, and he had one of the leads in The Snow Queen at Shalom Park last season.
Okay, right.
And he knocked us all out of Shalom Park. we fell in love with him, and I would like Eric to talk a little bit about this, but Eric is a big part of the Ocala Autism Support Network, and he's a member of CARD, and he'll share with you about that. He's a remarkable student at Rasmussen College. I think he's at the top of his list, or top of the class there, and he is such a big part of our production company. And so Eric will be playing the delivery man, which was played by Herb Edelman in the movie.
Oh, really? So Eric the delivery man. Good morning, Eric.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Good to see you. I remember you. I remember you were on with us before. Yeah. Were your parents here last time you were here?
Yes.
Yes.
I sort of remember that. They were really proud because you did some, you read something or you memorized something or you recited something.
We actually did a piece of The Snow Queen for you on air.
Right.
Yeah. And
right.
He's an incredible actor, and I'm so privileged to be working with he and Tyla and Corbin and all the rest. I'm telling you, we have a wonderful, wonderful crew to work with.
Lauren,
Great
can I ask you a question about being famous?
Sure.
What is it like? What is it like to have people really know who you are?
I have a lot of anonymity. Did I say that right?
I know what you mean. I don't know how to say it.
I stumble over my teeth too.
Yeah.
You know, since I don't look like Kathy anymore, my face looks like her.
I think so. Yeah.
But most people don't recognize me, so it's wonderful. You know,
So you can be incognito.
Yeah.
If you want to.
Yeah, exactly.
But as soon as you let them know who you are, then boom, you get that starstruck thing happening with people.
Oh, yes.
Immediately.
We've seen it.
Do you like that, or do you?
It doesn't bother me. I
Really?
mean, I love my fans. I have some of the best fans in the whole world, and I'm really, they love me. You know, I'm on Facebook. Oh, girls and boys, you can come to Facebook and check me out. I'm looking for a husband too. Anyway,
My husband won't let me go out with her on my rehearsal nights.
he says I'm very cheeky.
Very cheeky. Yeah.
It's wonderful. I have a great time. I love life. I want to just say one thing about this. All of us are Christians. Eric's not.
I don't know. Don't know.
I don't know. But you know what? God is in charge. God is in charge, and that's the most important thing, is that God is in charge. And so, you know, when you meet your public and when you are a personality, God gives you such a love for everyone. And I truly have a love for the people that come up to me and say, wow, oh, wow, oh, wow. Yeah, you know.
Oh, right then you really look like Kitten right there. Yeah, you look just like her.
I watched a rerun the other night after practice. We went out to Blanca's Cafe, I think it was, and we had a wonderful dinner. And she regaled us with some incredible stories, including when Elvis Presley brought her 12th birthday cake.
That was great.
Afterwards we went home, and I really felt impelled to watch some of her old shows. But I watched the one where you pretended to be a space alien.
Oh, yes.
And you were throwing stuff in the washer, and everybody was screaming at you, and you were running away. And you were so cute. I wanted to
And I
pinch
was
you.
wearing this weird kind of helmet that had antennas on it, and it was very strange.
I really think the role of the mom suits you because you are so comedic, but you're also dramatic as well. And I think you will be really a joy to see in that role.
Well, I surely hope so. Thank you for the lovely words of encouragement, and I hope I can live up to them.
Well, I'll tell you, as a director, she's a joy to direct. She's a joy. But what she isn't telling everybody is this is her first straight play stage, the first time she's been on stage in a straight play in her life.
Wow.
What was the other plays?
No,
This is the first straight one.
This I've never done.
Okay.
The only other thing I've ever done.
Musical review.
Okay.
I did a musical review, and it wasn't even on stage. It was at schools, middle schools that we traveled around. So no stage.
Nothing like this.
I got you. So no singing in this one?
No.
Okay, okay.
This is Neil Simon. By the way, he got a Pulitzer Prize for this play. A lot of people don't realize this. Then it became a movie with Robert Redford and Jane Fonda, which was enormously successful. And but I believe this cast is going to rock it and be even stronger than Robert and Jane.
So Tyla, you play the daughter.
I do.
And what is your character's name?
Corey. I am like a 25-year-old woman just married to a law student, and I am in love, and I'm giddy, and I'm fun, and it fits my personality so well. It's just like Lauren had mentioned, we are all Christians, and how this happened was so coincidental. I was working at, I actually work at Healthy Hearts Fitness. I'm a nutrition coach.
And
I'm a
They're one of our sponsors.
Yes. And
Thank you, Clint.
I am a supervisor there, for Herbalife as well. And anyway, so I was at the gym, not looking to ever, this is my first play.
First time on stage for her, too.
Is that right? Wow. Wow.
I was
first timers
approached by Mrs. Kim here, and I mean, it's been such a joy. I've
Mrs.
been in
Kim.
TV production my whole life, and I've always loved to act, and I definitely am looking forward to this privilege, and it's going to be a great show. I'm very, very excited about it.
She's so well cast in this part, age-wise, personality-wise, but what was really cool when she and I really connected is when she came into rehearsal one time, she goes, "This is Betsy Johnson," and I knew exactly what she was talking about. That's a designer. Y'all know who I'm talking about, Betsy Johnson?
I do.
Look at Robin. I don't know.
Vivian Westwood, and when she was going into the designers from the 60s, I went, yes!
I mean,
yes,
Anne Hathaway is like,
Oh my gosh! Oh wait, we are all simpatico. Eric,
Yes.
sorry about that, darling. I know you're not into the fashion part of it. He's my techie guy in the show.
Well, Lauren, you're really an inspiration to young actors and young actresses.
Definitely.
And then you really are a huge advocate for children, so
am,
they don't get cheated out of having a young life either.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm on the founding board of directors for Minor Consideration that Paul Peterson started, and that's for children that are breaking into show business, that are in show business now, whether it be movies, television, radio, whatever. And we've helped to, create an environment so that these children won't get cheated, that they will be able to grow emotionally, physically, scholastically, and be able. It's only for a short amount of time that you are this flaming star.
That's right.
Then you have to go on and live. And so we are hoping that through Minor Consideration that children can get the tools that they need to not be stars if they don't want to go down that avenue anymore.
Right.
They want to be, normal individuals with a career. And so we try to protect them, protect the parents, and I'm an advocate for children that are abused also. So, I do a lot of work.
What is the twin rule you hear about, that if a child is young enough, you can't have one child, you have to have twins?
Because of the hours.
What is the age for that?
Well, babies.
So you didn't have to, you don't have a twin, right?
No, no, thank God.
Okay. So
Two of you, really?
How old were you when you started Father Knows Best?
Well, when I got the show when I was 6, we started when I was 7, we finished the show when I was 15.
She grew up on that show.
Oh, wow. So you was the challenges that you faced at that young age, is it the same challenges that any new actor or actress faces? Is memorizing lines would be unbelievable hard?
Memorizing lines, going to schools, going out on casting calls, being taken away from the world that you live in, which is normalcy, into a world that is not normal, It's very different, and yes, it is a challenge.
Oh, well, do you think little girl actresses have a different experience than little boy actors do as they get older? Especially if you're famous. I mean, you became famous as a little girl.
Eight Emmys. She won 8 junior Emmys.
So would somebody in your shoes, literally, have a different experience than the male counterpart who was your age?
I don't think so.
No?
I personally don't think so. I think that children are children, whether they be male or female.
Right.
And if, boys have egos. And those egos need to be stroked and cared for so that when they grow up, they can be healthy individuals.
Yeah, I know. Eric, we know, right? We know what she's talking about, right?
Right, Eric? Yeah. See, I tell Corey that too. I tell Corey, you have to treat them well. You have to love them, nurture them,
yes,
encourage them.
The last interview was about horses, not this one.
Oh, I remember this.
I want to share a little something about Lauren. Lauren didn't know this until we met, but when I was a student at Warner Pacific College, which was a Christian college up in Portland, Oregon, her book came out about that time. I was a young mother, and I remember watching one of those like CBN or something, and I think you were on that show. I went out and bought your book.
Oh my goodness.
And I read it then, and you stayed a part of my DNA because of that book and your life. And so I feel that this was destined to be.
And I have to share something else. Kim and I are not just sisters in the Lord, but we both have the last, family name because I'm a Behringer, and she's a Behringer.
Really?
Brown-eyed blondes. We both like chocolate Cokes.
Exactly. And we both
we
like
pray about
everything we do is so much alike.
Oh, so
I was like,
there's a
my
connection.
goodness.
Very strong. Very
much.
strong.
There's a connection.
Unbelievable.
Eric, I don't want to leave you out. I know you're just a pretty face back there, but we want to hear from you as well. And correct my pronunciation of your last name. Is it Barish?
Yes, that's right.
I got it right? Okay. So you're the delivery man.
Right.
Now, who do you deliver to?
Well, I'm not the delivery man. I'm the telephone.
That was my mistake.
Oh, you're the telephone? What?
He's the
I'm
telephone
not the telephone.
man.
I'm the telephone repairman.
Oh, you get to go.
The little one, the pink princess that lights up.
The little one that lights up in beige.
All right, so you go into the houses of who?
But, Corey and her husband, Paul.
It's a 6th floor in an apartment of the lead, Corey, and her husband, Paul.
Okay, and you get a comic role? Is yours a funny role?
Yeah, I would say so.
Is that what you look for? Yeah, you're kind of a seasoned actor, aren't you?
I don't look for it; it just comes to me.
I wonder why.
He's so
You
bright.
seem like a natural for comedy.
Yes.
Does anybody agree with that?
Amazing.
Yeah.
He has made me feel so comfortable throughout this whole thing. Me being my first show, all of these people have just helped me so
So you are literally
much.
surrounded by
Talent
veteran
and
actors.
It's amazing. I'm so blessed. The Lord has put me right where He wanted me to be, and
Thank
I'm
you.
So have you always wanted to be an actress? Or, I mean,
Who doesn't want to be an actress?
I don't.
I mean,
What girl doesn't want to be an actress? We have a lot of drama built in our DNA.
Exactly. Well, I want to tell you about the space over at the Golden Palms Inn. My husband, Simon Hoxie's over there building the stage right now.
Right.
Our former mayor, Gerald Urkel's been checking in on us because he's excited about opening night. We've got catering by Getaway Catering is doing our catering for our show. And I think they've been on your radio station.
Getaway Catering.
Getaway Deli?
I don't know.
Getaway Deli?
Could be.
Yeah,
We forget everybody.
They're doing
We'll remember you, though.
They're doing 4 entrees, which is an amazing selection for dinner theater. 2 choices of desserts. We're going to have giveaways. Wine tasting is by Island Grove Winery. Opening night, we're having swag bags. I'm telling you, it's going to be...
There's that word again, swag.
Swag bag.
I have to catch up on the new words.
Swag bags, or we'll have gift certificates from the community and all kinds of tchotchkes and goodies in there.
What was that word? Chopskis?
Tchotchkes.
Okay, another word I got to look up, Ron.
I think it's Yiddish.
It's
like the schlurp, I'm learning.
Yeah, slurp. We do, actually, because it takes place in New York City, the show, there's lots of little Yiddishisms in it. Schlurp.
And what's wonderful about the show is that even the set is a character in the show, because
Yes.
without that particular set, you
Yes.
couldn't have some of the funny moments.
Oh, absolutely,
True.
absolutely.
Don't give it away.
Oh, no.
Okay.
It sounds like it's one of your favorites.
It is.
Oh, yay!
It's a wonderful Valentine show, don't you think?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so
it's
too.
This is the 3rd time I've had the wonderful privilege of directing this show. And when I announced on Facebook to all my Oregon, because I used to own a theater in Oregon, so many people wrote and said, one of our favorite shows, give anything to do that show with you again. And so there have been so many affirmations along the way to let us know we're doing the right thing. And even when there's a setback in this incredibly daunting experience, so many other things override that to let us know we are doing the right thing and we are on the right path. And we do bathe every rehearsal in prayer. That's a promise. Right now, one of our sponsors is Claudette Henry, the attorney in town, and she is on a mission in the Philippines. And as a cast, we committed to pray for her through her mission trip.
Right.
So Angie Lewis, one of our friends here, is also one of our sponsors. But one of our biggest sponsors is an unnamed family in this town. And it's really important for me to share this. When they read the article that Dave Schlenker did in the Ocala Star-Banner, they actually met us over at the Golden Palms. They became an anonymous angel sponsor.
Oh, nice.
And they said because of what they know we are doing, the way we are doing it, and the way we honor people, and the way we are going to be taking care of a lot of young people in this community by encouraging them in theater arts, she says we want to be a part of it. And they are our big sponsors for our show. And not a business, it's just a family in
Just
town.
a family that wanted to help.
Big
huh?
shout out to them. Thank you very,
Can you do
very
it in
much.
Romanian?
Oh, te iubesc, draga, cu tot inimi.
Yes, because the lady is Romanian.
Yes, she's right.
All right. And you speak Romanian?
My
Oddly
spiritual,
enough.
my spiritual mommy is Romanian, and so what I just said to her, cu tot inima, did I say Kutortinima? I forgot
Russian, not
what I
Romanian.
was saying. Anyway, I was saying to her, I love you very much. And so my grandmother, my mother, my spiritual mommy, my spiritual sister, because she's Romanian, taught me that. So when I met these nice young people, I spoke to her, and she looked at me and she said, "You know Romanian?"
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You know, and I love that Lauren spoke about our faith and the faith that we share together, but actually this is more of an interfaith experience than you might imagine. The wonderful folks that own the Golden Palms, they are of the Islamic faith. Corey Leadership International is one of my mentors on this project. You know, Manila is Muslim, and we're Christians. And then we were supported by the Shalom Park people and Robert Colin, and they're Jewish, and the Barish family is of a Jewish persuasion. So for me, it is a marvelous.
Were you
experience.
persuaded to be Jewish? I was wondering about that. The word
was so
persuasion.
cute.
Lauren, when this play was set up, were you thought of as the mom right away? Did you get the phone call, or did you have to try out?
I don't know.
Well,
You have to try out.
Cindy Moody actually was cast first, who owns Horse and Gator in town, and that didn't work out. And my response to things not working out anymore is, thank you, Lord. You understand. I don't, but you do. I'm going to trust you. And I picked up the phone and called my friend Lauren, and she didn't hesitate.
So, Kim, this might be a question that you could answer, and I don't know about your other three panelists here. Is a dinner theater is there a different challenge associated with the dinner theater simply because of the fact that people are eating?
Right. It is, but it's also a great entry. It's a perfect entry for people who don't know theater, don't like theater, have never been to theater. It is the perfect date night because women will go, "Oh, this play sounds so cute and romantic," and the guy will go, "Okay, I'll go." As soon as he shows up, there's food.
There's food.
Already a
And there's
plus.
wine, it sounds like.
Usually, yes. And, you know, and then it's funny. And then the wife is watching the romantic comedy and she's laughing. She snuggles up and the guy goes, "You know, this isn't so bad. Theater is not that horrible a thing." And honestly, we win many people over that way. Many. Because it's not just the show. It's not just the dinner. It's the entire experience of the evening. And from when they walk in, they're going to feel an experience and they're going to take it home with them. That's our promise.
And I think it's kind of cool, too. I've never done dinner theater, but I would suspect that maybe if we flub a line, they'll be eating and they'll never know.
Don't assume that. Your director says don't assume that.
I know I have a lot of lines, so.
Are you getting nervous, Lauren, because this is your first?
You know what? Yes. Yes. When I got the script and I read the first part, I thought, "Oh, this is a breeze. I can do this." And then I realized, "Oh, I'm on a few more pages. Oh, a few more. Oh, I'm on a lot of pages." So every day I would wake up and say, "Oh, God, please help me. Please." It's been so long since I've had to memorize a script, and I've never had to memorize all the way through. The way through and do it all the way through.
Because they shot it in scenes.
Yes, we do it in sequence,
wow.
Different sequences, so you don't have to learn the whole thing.
Right.
But every day, the Lord would remind me. I want to just say that I was given a book last Christmas. It was so nice when I came up to do Father Knows Best and talk, that Susan Urkel and my dear friend Kim gave me a book called Jesus Calling. And I get up every morning and it's a devotional.
They all do.
And
Isn't it? It's crazy because whenever I met them, I had the same book.
Oh, wow.
And I had we didn't know that we all had this book. And then all of a sudden we all come to rehearsal and we all have our books. And we're like,
and Dave Schlenker wrote all about it in his talk.
Oh, wow.
It was so neat because when you wake up, I've been praying specifically for God to take this fear away from me, make me able, keep my mind limber, so
Not
that
in limbo.
not limbo, limber, so I can remember. And every time I open up the page, there's something the Lord says to me directly that says, "Don't look at tomorrow, look at today. I'm with you always. I'm never forsaking you. You have the ability. I've given you that ability."
That's right.
So
That's
now,
right. Yep, that's right.
yeah, exactly. So now I have peace. I know that God's with me, and I know that I am more than able because He has given me that strength. I can do all things through Christ.
And you've
who
had it all
strengthens
along, right?
me. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Been with you since day one, right?
And that's that little word, trust.
Yeah.
Eric, I feel so sorry for you.
We love Eric. Eric.
I love Eric's New York accent.
But I believe in carpe diem. Seize
Oh,
the
you
day.
do. That's
Yeah, seize the day. Right.
Seize the day, Eric. Go for it.
So Eric, what are you studying? Oh, I'm going to take over here from Eric, what do you study at Rasmussen?
Information technology, network administration.
He's so bright.
You're not studying how to fix phones?
No.
Oh, too bad. Too bad. I have a phone broken over here. Well, thank you all for coming in. It's an honor to meet all of you.
Can I tell you how to get tickets?
Tell us everything we need to know about the
All right.
tickets.
We open on February 14th, Valentine's Day. Doors open at 6 o'clock. We play through March 1st. We play Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The Sunday shows, actually, the doors open at 3. We had a lot of calls from seniors who said, please make a little bit earlier call time so we can go to those shows.
Oh, really? Okay.
And since I'm so close to that, I said I want to accommodate them. Tickets for opening night are $49.95, and that's for special Valentine's evening. And thereafter, they're only $39.95, which is a really good price point for our area and should do quite well. We are very close to sold out for opening night, so it really should make your reservations for Saturday and Sunday. And there is only one way to make a reservation, and that is through me, and I will give you the 3 options. You
All right.
call, my number is 875-0646. My email is kimlynette, KIMLYNETTE @AOL.com, or you can send us a message on Facebook. After you reserve your tickets with us, we will call you back and tell you which of the 4 ticket outlets in the county you can go to, and we have 4 of them.
Okay, all
That's
right.
how it works.
Lauren, will we be able to have a meet and greet with you and the rest of the actors after the show?
Yes, you
After each
will.
performance.
She's up if she's not too tired.
Yes, you'll be able to. And I also will be bringing my series 1 through 6 of Father Knows Best. And there's, 40 shows
wow.
in each one of the packets.
And where do you live, Lauren? Where's home?
Vero Beach.
Vero Beach. Okay, so you're not too far away. So as this thing grows, as Celebration Theater grows, you'll be part of some more?
Oh, we're already
I would
talking.
hope so.
Okay.
We're talking about Steel Magnolias next. So.
And Eric, are you from Ocala?
Originally from Long Island, New York.
Yeah, I figured that. I could hear that, yeah. Well, we have that in common. You and I are from the same place.
Are you from Long Island?
Yeah,
Oh, my
yeah,
gosh.
yeah.
I like Long Island.
Yeah, I like it too. I love Long Island. I heart LI. I heart LI. Well, thank you all for coming in. Lauren Chapin, it's an honor to be able to say you've been in our studio. It's an honor to say about everybody here.
Thank you.
Kim, how you like the new studio?
I think it's incredible. This is my first time in here, and I am, first of all, when you guys shared that dream with me 2 or 3 years ago, I knew it was going to happen, just like I know Celebration Dinner Theater is going to happen.
Well, let me tell
Fabulous.
you, the most fun part was the sledgehammer tearing down the old walls.
Yes,
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Sweaty and fun.
I like the window. I like the fact that you can see the people walking by, and I suspect they can hear outside
Yes,
too.
they can.
Yeah, they can. If
Yes,
you yell,
so
they
it's really nice,
can. Yeah.
I wanted to say, too, I've, as part of our sponsorship with WOCA, we're giving away dinner theater tickets for you guys to give away on the air.
All right,
There's
excellent.
6 tickets, so people should listen to
Excellent.
you so they can win them.
We will do that. Tyla Kennedy, you are beautiful. Thank you so much
Thank
for coming
you
in today.
so much for having me.
Good
It's
luck with
been a
everything you're
privilege.
doing. It
Break
sounds
a
like
leg.
No, I'm not gonna. I don't like
Don't
that thing.
tell me
I don't get that whole thing. I'm not gonna say it if I don't get it. Well, thank you for coming in, and
you so
Eric,
much.
thank you for coming in. And tell your mom and dad we said hi.
They just walked by, actually.
Oh, they did. Oh, they did. Is that them out there?
Yes.
Are you Eric's mom?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming in.
We love you. We love
Thank you
WOCA.
so much,
Thank
and
you.
too. God bless you. Thank you.
Barefoot in the Park at the Celebration Dinner Theater on Valentine's Day. All right, we will take a little break and be right back.
We're listening to WOCA News Talk 1370, Ocala's source for what's happening in today's hottest, up-to-date news and topics.
Last year, over $1 billion, that's a B with 9 zeros, was left on the table from taxes not done right. But thankfully, H&R Block tax preparers have over 100 hours of training to help you get your piece of the billion back. Come visit us and our friends at H&R Block this tax season at the Paddock Mall, Marion Oaks, and Triple Crown shopping centers to make sure you get your maximum refund. Don't forget to check with your favorite nonprofit for referral information where applicable.
The Usual Suspects Jazz Quartet will be in Arthur's Bistro at the Hilton Hotel on February 1st from 6:30 till 9:30 p.m. And then on February 15th, Arthur's Bistro will be having a Gala Valentine show with the Usual Suspects featuring guest vocalist Mark Raich from 6:30 till 9:30 p.m. for your dining, dancing, and listening pleasure. Based on previous performance, we recommend that you make a reservation for the show. Call 352-390-1515 for the Usual Suspects Jazz Quartet.
Attention WOCA listeners, the travel industry is being turned on its head as over 50,000 individuals are saving 50 to 90% off the best internet prices. There is 10 simple steps to create your perfect vacation and save 50 to 90% off your travel expenses by visiting vacationresortnetwork.com. That's www.vacationresortnetwork.com. vacationresortnetwork.com.
Hey everybody, this is Kelly Hart, your new host of the Ocala Magazine radio show. Join me every Friday at 10 a.m. when we bring the pages of Ocala Magazine to life with in-depth interviews from and about your community. So don't miss Marion County's favorite city magazine, Ocala Magazine, every Friday at 10 a.m. right here on 1370 AM and 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Stay informed on everything going